Hi, this is Patrick. Thanks for joining our daily news lesson. This is July 25th, and I'm coming to you from Asia today. Let's take a few minutes and review today's headlines. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators gathered near the U.S. Capitol ahead of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's speech to Congress. FBI Chief Chris Wray shared new information about the Trump rally gunman. Republican leaders are urging colleagues to steer clear of racist and sexist attacks on Vice President Kamala Harris. Heavy rain from Typhoon Gaimi has flooded the Philippine capital Manila and nearby cities. And at least 42 Ugandan youths have been charged with offenses, including being idle and disorderly. Okay, let's take a look and listen to today's news and then answer a few questions. Try to do your best. See you soon.
Pro-Palestinian demonstrators gathered near the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday ahead of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's speech to Congress. Suzanne Suleiman came down from New York.
Oh, because Netanyahu's here. We don't always get a chance when he's here, so let him see that we ain't going nowhere, and we come by millions. He comes by one, we come by millions.
Protesters carried signs reading "Wanted War Criminal" and "Free Gaza Now" as they expressed dismay over the thousands of civilian deaths and the humanitarian crisis from Israel's campaign in Gaza. Madison Willard is from Philadelphia.
I'm tired of watching a genocide unfold on my phone. That's why I'm here.
The longtime Israeli leader will make a record fourth speech to a joint meeting of the Senate and House of Representatives Wednesday afternoon. FBI Chief Chris Wray shared new information about the Trump rally gunman before Congress on Wednesday. Sagar Magani from the AP has more.
Director Chris Wray tells a House panel investigators probed a laptop tied to Thomas Matthew Crooks and, among other things, found a Google search from a week before the shooting.
How far away was Oswald from Kennedy?
Referring to Lee Harvey Oswald's killing of President Kennedy 61 years ago. Wray says investigators have found images from searches of news stories, things like pictures of prominent officials, but says that's not overly indicative of a motive. Wray says the gunman also flew a drone roughly 200 yards from the rally stage before Trump spoke. That adds to questions about security lapses before the event. Sagar Magani, Washington.
You'll find expanded coverage of world news and events at our website, voanews.com, 24 hours a day. This is VOA News. Republican leaders are urging colleagues to steer clear of racist and sexist attacks on Vice President Kamala Harris. AP correspondent Ben Thomas reports.
At a closed-door meeting of House Republicans, leaders warned party members against using overtly racist and sexist attacks against Vice President Kamala Harris. House Speaker Mike Johnson telling reporters after,
"This is not personal with regard to Kamala Harris, and her ethnicity or her gender have nothing to do with this whatsoever."
Urging lawmakers to stick to criticizing her role in the current administration's policies.
Building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency.
Something Harris herself embraced at a campaign rally in Milwaukee.
When our middle class is strong, America is strong.
Ben Thomas, Washington.
Heavy rain from Typhoon Gaimi has flooded the Philippine capital Manila and nearby cities, forcing authorities to shut schools, offices, and cancel flights. Fiona Jones from Reuters reports.
Rescuers waded through flooded roads in Manila to save trapped residents from their homes, as heavy rain from Typhoon Gaimi caused flooding and landslides. in the Philippine capital. Water in some areas is neck high. Although Gaimi did not make landfall in the Philippines, it has intensified seasonal monsoon rains. More than 600,000 have been displaced and at least 12 people died due to the storm, according to the National Disaster Agency on Wednesday. The heavy rain flooded streets in Manila and nearby cities, forcing schools and offices to shut down. Authorities declared a state of calamity in a region that is home to 13 million people.
Fiona Jones for Reuters. At least 42 Ugandan youths have been charged with offenses including being idle and disorderly and being a common nuisance after taking part in a banned rally against corruption. David Doyle from Reuters reports.
Protesters had marched in the capital Kampala against what they say is widespread embezzlement and misuse of government funds. A charge sheet produced by the court outlined various offences, including being idle and disorderly and being a common nuisance. The suspects pleaded not guilty and were ordered to return to court at different dates between July 30th and August 6th. New York-based Human Rights Watch said the arrests demonstrated the government of President Yoweri Museveni's lack of respect for people's rights to protest and express themselves. A police spokesperson did not answer repeated calls for comment.
David Doyle from Reuters. Meta says it has removed about 63,000 Instagram accounts located in Nigeria engaging in sexual extortion scams. It has also taken down Facebook groups and pages that were trying to train them.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.